Notification, Vincent, Lepore, 33 Ocean Terrace, Long Branch. Resolution 4918, introduction of the budget. The administration says there'll be no tax increase this year. It's not what the people are feeling. With the rise in assessments, they're paying. The people in this city are paying. They're paying more. While the developers on the ocean front get their huge tax breaks. And what we have in this city, a destabilized tax base. At the budget meeting I attended with this council, the police department was relatively left untouched. To put it mildly, the police department needs to be restructured from a 50% pay-to-play brass department to an effective law enforcement unit, which it still is not. For the council, the real deal reported today, Gary Barnett, Excel, Pier Village, sold $107 million worth of preferred shares in the $4 billion Central Park Tower development. He's not hurting, and yet we're giving him money off the taxpayers' back. Past 4 days, New York Times, Associated Press, Newsweek had reports about our oceanfront developments. Talking about Jared Kushner's majority stake, 20%, in the Pier Village project. Concentrating on the hotel being put up in Pier Village, of which Jared Kushner will own 20%. It was interesting, the brashness of Kushner companies. Quote from the spokesperson, "Of course, we, like other high-class developers, discuss projects with the cities that help the communities we serve." Note the key word, high-class developers. This whole redevelopment was never marketed for Long Branch residents because Kushner took out with the New York Attorney General to solicit for Pier Village on condos ranging from $510,000 to $1,900,000. That's the community Kushner is serving. And this council sold out the community of Long Branch to serve New York. This council might as well leave this town, go to New York, and run for council there, because you seem quite fond of representing New York residents at the expense of Long Branch residents. The FTA has made a statement about Pier Village. It has given city technical assistance in how it can become eligible to receive certain FTA funds. And this is intensively over the last 2 years. Schneider remarked, quote, "They gave us grant money before Kushner's was involved." Well, something's out of the picture here, because Kushner's been involved for the last 2 years while the city has been talking with the FTA. So let's get it right. Another spokesperson for Kushner Companies, Christine Taylor, stated, quote, "The pier would have no specific benefit to us versus anyone else in town."
You have 1 minute, Mr. Lepore.
Yeah, right. The people of this town can't even afford to be in Pier Village, no less afford ferry service to Manhattan. Again, another ruse. But what gets me is Howard Woolen, the former administrator's statement. Quote, "If the pier is rebuilt and the ferry starts up, the value of the Kushner condos could rise as much as 50%. And then he broke out cigars in a meeting with Charles Kushner in his Manhattan skyscraper office. Now I got a question for this council. When you approved the bond off the backs of the taxpayers for $20 million, and Kushner in these articles stated, the Kushner companies, they invited people in this administration to party at the beach house in Pier Village. Which one of you council people went to that party and partied off the backs of the taxpayers of this city for that $20 million bonding?
Mr. Lepore, your time is up.
We'll find out what junk government's really about.
Thank you, Mr.